told her, "You're going to love this. It's okay. It won't be long." She asked him to stop. She recalled him saying, "I'm going to bleep you. It won't take long. Just relax." She met him at a party when she was 24 years old in 1991. The aspiring actor casually introduced to him, mingling with friends at a festival event for the Toronto situation. Weinstein hit her off with a cordial conversation. He thought it was just friendly and professional. After bantering about art and film, she suggested they grab a glass of wine to continue the conversation. She agreed to go to a public restaurant close to the party where they had met. They were getting along really well, she said. No reason to be alarmed over his behavior over drinking. They were sincerely having a very nice time. And of course, he mentioned the role for her. "I want to show you a script." You know, she agrees to go to his hotel to see the script. She said, "What happened next was really hard for me to talk about, but when she arrived at the hotel room thinking she was going to read a script, he went into the hotel bathroom. When he came out, he was fast, aggressive, and purposeful, only wearing an unbuttoned shirt with no pants or underwear. And he was holding a hot cloth." Hot cloth? Right. He said that he pulled her skirt off and put the hot cloth on her private part. "My wife loves this. You're going to love this." Okay. And then forced sex on her, orally and otherwise. She says, I froze. I hope he just keep that game. I really. After the assault, she says that he called her. This was before cell phones and caller ID, so she never knew it was him that was calling. First time he called, she told the jury she was very upset and asked, "Why was he raping me?" He told her, "That's not what happened. I really like you, and I would leave my wife for you." He said he wanted her to come to New York to be one of the executives in charge of casting so he could audition for a role. He told the jury that even though she was assaulted by Weinstein, she thought it was a great opportunity and brought a female friend with her on the trip, so she felt safe. Weinstein paid for the flight hotel room. He had a friend stay with their hotel. He never showed up to a plane dinner. The audition never happened. Yeah, of course.
Because
You're not going to bring a friend.
there was no audition. There was he was going to tease her along and attack her a second time and a third time. Oh my God! Some people. What does it take?
It's 2008. She's staying at the same Four Seasons in Toronto. She's in the lobby with her daughter. And there's Weinstein. She did shout Harvey. She felt angry. She wanted to confront him about what happened. Yep, that's what I wanted to ask him why. The 1991 encounter.
There is no why. He has a psychotic impulse. He can't control himself. There's no why.
So once again, she goes up to his hotel room.
No.
Yep.
What does it take?
He shoved her into a bathroom, starts propositioning her for sex, and then eventually he fletches himself in front of her. That's her story. She never filed a police report in 91 or 08 because she felt very, very, very embarrassed and stupid.
I don't know. Are these stories going to make the jury feel sympathetic?
As well,
Victims?
yeah, this is just a pattern testimony. It's not one they have to consider in the criminal case.
Yeah, it's not up for
preferred verdict. No. It's something that they can mull over as part of his method.
You don't wonder why these guys do it. I mean, they have a high success rate, and they get away with it much of the time. Look how long he went getting away with it, for decades. It all came crashing down, but only because there was some change in the culture where everyone decided to go public, right? But he's been doing this for many, many years, decades.
Well, here she is again, and she's calling me, and I invited her to New York. And all right, when we come back, one horrible story out of Palmdale where a father and daughter were stabbed to death in a shopping center parking lot by a vagrant.
John and Ken, KFI AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. And Deborah Mark live at 24-hour KFI News.
6 large dogs have attacked their owner's teen daughter in Thousand Oaks. Ventura County Fire's Andy Van Skyer says the dogs were attacking the girl when firefighters pulled up yesterday.
The dogs are still attacking the daughter, and what appears to be another individual that we believe was the mom that was on top of the daughter trying to shield the daughter from the dogs.
Firefighters and a deputy scared the dogs off with a hook and pepper spray. The girl was taken to a hospital. Animal control has taken the dogs away. It's not clear why the dogs attacked the girl. The news is brought to you by Sweet James Accident Attorneys. The Supreme Court has started hearing arguments for and against certain affirmative action practices at universities. Conservative groups have sued both Harvard and the University of North Carolina, claiming their admissions processes are not fair to white and Asian applicants. Justice Sonia Sotomayor says race alone does not account for why someone gets into college.
If race is only one among many factors, how can you ever prove, given that the district court found against you, that it's ever a determinative factor?
The Students for Fair Admissions claims the admissions offices put too much stake on race. Sotomayor says many Hispanics, Black people, and Native Americans are not chosen by schools despite being people of color. An Air Force veteran from the Antelope Valley has celebrated a historic milestone.
This wasn't any ordinary celebration. Yesterday at Bravery Brewing in Lancaster, Lou Moore, a World War II vet, celebrated his 100th birthday.
It's almost lovely. Thank you. Thank you.
He arrived in a 1938 Buick Special 40 convertible and was escorted by a Veterans Motorcycle Club. What did you make of this? When you pulled in here, you saw all these flags and you saw all of the people here. What did you think?
I couldn't believe it, that this was happening to me.
So, what's the best part about being 100?
Being alive, talking to you,
What's the worst thing about being 100?
when I have to say goodnight, I go to bed at 8 o'clock.
I'll drink it up. Happy birthday to Steve Breakers. KFI News.
Southland weather from KFI. Mostly cloudy tomorrow. Highs around 70 for Metro LA. Mid-60s to mid-70s in the valleys. 60 for Inland Orange County. Around 70 in the Inland Empire. We're going to a stall on the 101 in Sherman Oaks.
It's on the southbound side, and it's coming up right on, it looks like it's coming right up on the just past the 405. The right lane has been blocked, and overall slowing has been pushing back out of Woodland Hills from Topeka Canyon. The northbound side of the 101 slowing, leaving the 170 all the way to White Oak and Encino. Now we've got Mike O'Brien. He's taking a look at industry, KFI in the sky.
Yeah, pretty tough drive for both sides up to 605. 605 southbound, jammed up pretty much for the 60 down from Pico Rivera down to the 5. Now the northbound side of the 605, almost that same stretch. You load up at the 105, and that's going to be tough up through the 60. Now, there's a problem at Capoeira Park. I'm just getting this one. It looks like the 91 westbound approaching Valley View Morningstorm. Looks like they just cleared off the freeway. Nonetheless, pretty heavy stretch into Anaheim. Eastbound's not bad here, but it's jammed up through Anaheim Hills into Corona. Mike O'Brien, KFI in the sky.
And in Van Nuys, the crash has just wrapped up. 405 northbound Sherman Way, but overall slowing is backing up all the way out of Culver City from about Washington Boulevard. KFI in the sky. Hope to get you there faster. I'm Angel Martinez.
Did you know 50 outdoor leaks can save 27 to 90 gallons of water per day? Every tiny leak can be huge water. Conserving water starts with a few simple water-saving actions at home and in your yard, like adjusting your sprinklers and adding drip irrigation so you water only where it's needed. We can all do our part to conserve water. Visit SaveOnWater.com for more water-saving tips. Save water, save California. Get that slow drain running clean with a $58 drain special from NextGen. Call 8333-NEXTGen. Introducing Spectrum One. Get Spectrum Internet with speeds of 300. Researchers at UC Davis say followers of former President Trump, known as MAGA Republicans, who still believe the last election was stolen, are more likely to see violence as likely to happen and to predict that they'll be armed just in case. Study author Dr. Garen Wickenroot says the study involves specific questions.
Are they different from other Republicans, or are they in fact typical of other Republicans? And then more specifically, do they endorse violence more often than other Republicans? The answer was emphatically yes to both questions, and they're much more likely than other Republicans to endorse violence.
The study also found that so-called MAGA Republicans are more likely to hold extreme and racist beliefs. Chris Stevens, KNX News 97.1 FM.
Reports are coming in from across the nation about nervous poll workers bracing for an uncertain election day next week, and our Charles Feldman says California is no exception.
Poll workers are concerned, in particular about poll watchers, who may be up to no good as the cancer of the big lie that there is huge voter fraud continues to spread, supported by no facts.
Well, my concern, and I saw this when I was the chief election official of Orange County, is a lot of these individuals that get their information from YouTube University are really not willing to.
Neil Kelly is former Orange County registrar and is now with the Committee for Safe and Secure Elections.
And that's causing a lot of voters who may be on the fence to be concerned about their elections. And I just want to be there to reassure them that there's so much that goes into a secure election.
And so what used to be a ritual in this country akin to a holiday has now become a day that some, working to ensure safe and fair elections, dread. Charles Feldman, KNX News 97.1 FM.
Affirmative action to be a thing of the past at colleges and universities nationwide. We'll have the details after traffic at 5:35.
Right now, those freeways driving home, here's Brian Douglas. Hey, you're driving home on the 91, or maybe you're driving to work. 91 westbound just past Knott. We have a situation working here. This was a crash, and then we had 1 and 12 closer to Beach Boulevard. Injury, so right lane was taken away here. May still be taken away by the fire department. So West 91, slow even before you get to the 57 freeway. Here in Orange County, that 5, we saw that 5 north transition to the north. Transition to the North 405 partially blocked with somebody with a flat tire. If you're sticking with the 5 from Jeffrey, your slowdown begins right there. It's going to be heavy up to the Crush and stays heavy as you make your way up to about Fall Road, and after that, things break free. Got an update on that problem on the 10 into Rosemead and El Monte with Scott Burke, the Southern California Soda Dealers Skywalk.
Hey, we had a crash that blocked some lanes for a while, heading down at Baldwin Avenue. That did clear, so it's hooked up and pulled it out there. But there is going to be some on and off flowing out of Monterey Park. Just a bunch of improvement beyond where the crash was. It's going to continue sluggish through El Monte, out past the 605 into West Covina.
And Scotty did get a tip call about the 10 as well.
Hi, my name is Joey, 10 westbound, North Fraser, Baldwin Park. There's an individual walking on the freeway off to the right.
And I don't see any reports of a stalled car. A lot of times that'll happen. People say to heck with it, leave it there and walk up. So just be careful there on that 10 westbound. If you're on the 405, this crash here just past Sherman Way, it's clear, but still doing a number where you drive. 405 north really tough from the west side of town in Bennett. South 405 really heavy from Wilshire as you make your way down to Howard Hughes. Next report, 5:45 from the ToyotaGlendora.com, 24-hour traffic center.
Cooler weather on the way in. We'll begin to see those effects tomorrow. Right down 74 degrees in Hawthorne, 79 in Pasadena, and 69 degrees in Huntington Beach.
It's 5:37. Oral arguments today at the U.S. Supreme Court for 2 cases challenging affirmative action in college admissions.
After decades of permitting it, the court now seems interested in ending race-conscious admissions. Conservative Justice Samuel Alito said race represents just one thing about a student. What is that in itself? I'll tell you. But liberal Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson said race matters. She asked opponents.
What I think you're saying is that people have to snatch their identities when they come into contact with the admissions office.
Chief Justice John Roberts asked when schools factoring in race might achieve their diversity goals. I don't see how you can say that the program will ever end. Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, Washington.
Emily Valdez has reaction from a University of California dean who's been down this road before.
Erwin Chemerinsky is dean of the UC Berkeley Law School.
As recently as 2016, the Supreme Court reaffirmed that college universities engage in discrimination. Two of the justices after an opinion, Anthony Kennedy and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, are no longer on the court. The 3 dissenters, Robert Thomas Alito, remain, and they've been joined by the 3 Trump appointees, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Barrett.
When California voters passed Prop 209 in 1996, banning race as a factor of public university admission criteria, Chemerinsky tells KNX there was only one black student admitted the next year.
And I'm already getting calls Boston students at law school saying, what have you done to try to achieve diversity without being able to engage in affirmative action?
Chemerinsky is all for affirmative action, saying many black and Latino kids don't go to well-funded elementary and high schools like white students. Emily Valdez, KNX News 97.1 FM. Former President Donald Trump is going to the Supreme Court again, this time trying to stop his tax returns from being handed over to a congressional committee. Trump lawyers filed an emergency appeal seeking at least a temporary hold on the Treasury Department turning over his returns to the Democratic-controlled House Ways and Means Committee. Lower courts ruled the committee has broad authority to obtain tax records and rejected the former president's claims that it was overstepping.
What has been a free perk on social media for a long time has soon become Twitter's newest revenue seek.
Over years, Twitter has given some accounts a verified checkmark to confirm the account either belongs to a brand or to a person. We're alone deciding who deserved one. Very soon, though, Twitter might verify anyone for $20 a month.
I have a feeling the cash over checks are going to go, only because you're going to have a lot of people getting involved. Now, you only just bought it, so it makes a lot of sense to monetize your power users. Who's going to make a lot of money off of it.
Social media expert John Nash. So got some paper here. Let's do the math. Elon Musk is always a billion control. About $20 per review. So, wait, what?
You're not going to make your money back just for this.
People who are already Twitter verified, they apparently have 90 days to only have $20 a month. Research. Craig KNX News. 97.1 FM.
President Biden says when it comes to oil company profits, enough is enough. He's calling for profit tax penalties to help lower gas prices.
Last week, Shell announced that it made $9.5 billion in profits for the third quarter. $9.5 billion. That's almost twice as much as it made in the third quarter of last year.
Despite those record profits, gas prices here in LA County are heading in the right direction, down for a 26th consecutive day. And our Scotty will be over the drive of the 101 Hollywood Freeway when Brian checks those roads again. Coming up, and then after traffic, local NAACP leaders say they want the LA sheriff voted out. It's 5:41.
Calabasas, can you do this for me? Set your number one preset at 97.1 FM.
Pizza party, anyone? Invite your friends and slice up the savings at Whole Foods Market. Frozen pizza is 35% off through November 1st, while supplies last. Prime members save an extra 10%. Shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Everything, a farm, a stand, a pop-up shop. It really all started when we discovered the benefits of local raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with a success. It's lets us make card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, we can save it about at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick acceptance not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payment before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant services provided by Payment Tech LLC and VPay Inc. Subsidiaries of JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Are you tired of use of painful fees? Have you ever thought about just replacing all of your teeth? At Global Implant GPS, a team of board-certified oral and facial surgeons will guide you to a new smile in just one day. The GPS Full Smile Solution is a permanent full-mouth teeth replacement. Your new smile will be custom designed to fit your face and lifestyle, and will look and function just like regular teeth. You won't need to remove them from your mouth overnight. You won't need adhesive to keep them in place. Rediscover your life with the GPS Full Smile Solution. Connect with loved ones. Freedom and smile confidently again. Replace your teeth and restore your self-confidence in one day at Dental Implants GPS. Now servicing both Riverside and Orange County. Receive a complimentary consultation and CT scan when you call 800-952-4200. 800-952-4200. 800-952-4200. For all your printing needs this holiday, Staples has you covered.
I need custom printed holiday cards for my one-of-a-kind business.
Staples has you covered. Beginning to look a lot like any custom party like fast.
I'm not sure it's for everyone holiday I have this year. We're not spending it on LA.
Staples
deductible helps you cover your personalized holiday cards and invites. And now save 40% on cards on holiday cards and invitations. For everything you need printed, go to Freeway. Go working and learning for, in-store and online, and book on me. Exclusions and restrictions apply.
My heart is great. You just make me feel. I could have went to sell my dog, but I hate to wait.
I was short of breath, just reasonable. I could have delayed killing my dog.
The idea is apparently you've got no takers for help. Yeah.
Yeah, a very small percentage of people went there to actually or agreed to any kind of treatment.
December 31st, London Breed is now going to fund it. I don't know. Yeah. It was a city-sanctioned drug use with safe injection sites. So that just threw the drug addicts to dead.
Yeah, that's the way things are treated now. You come here, we make sure you get safe injection equipment, needles, and then if you OD, we'll stand by to resuscitate you. That is like one horrible way to deal with rampant drug use. It's just enabling. No, we don't judge you.
What's wrong with judging?
You do it all the time. You love it.
Well, if you judge things, then you could say, we're not going to put up with this anymore. We're going to fix it. We're going to cure it. We're going to treat it. We're going to remove the danger. That's what judgment is for, in order to come up with a solution, to come up with a plan. You have to judge it. If you don't judge it, it means you're brainless. You're not using intelligence. I have no respect for people who go, oh, I don't judge. But just say it. I don't think. I don't use my brain.
We got more coming up. John and Ken, KFI, AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
And Deborah Mark live at the 24-hour KFI newsroom.
The LAPD and LA Crime Stoppers are offering reward money for tips about people making ghost guns. An animal rescue facility near Palmdale has been busted for inhumane living conditions, and the State Department of Public Health is warning parents to keep pot edibles away from kids this Halloween. Some products with THC may look like candy. We're going to go to the 405, and we will check in with the KFI in the Sky next.
Well, financially, we're in a flux here. Rates are going up, payments are going up, credit is harder to get. And what you need is a new smile. You need Cunning Dental's new permanent teeth in a day. Well, maybe you've been shopping around, waiting for the right time. Now is the right time. Because Cunning Dental is offering new teeth in a day. It's their custom hybrid zirconia teeth. And they have favorable, competitive financing terms that will not be beat. You can lock in your payment plan, and you get a beautiful, natural-looking smile, a transformation in just a day. New teeth in a day. Call Cunning Dental, 888-640-SMILE, 888-640-SMILE.
Southland weather from KFI. Mostly cloudy tomorrow, high 60s to mid-70s. This report brought to you by Blindster. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, let's go places. We are going to the 405.
Quite a slow drive right now on that northbound side, getting out of Culver City for just about National. Delays taking you ahead and stretches all the way to the 5 merge heading into Fillmore. It's Anaheim Hills with Mike O'Brien, KFI in the Sky.
Everybody eastbound to hit the brakes here at Weir Canyon Touchdown. Weir Canyon over to Green River is the first tough stretch. I think we should up quite a bit in between Corona. Got a little bitch at the 15. That's pretty choppy from there into Riverside. North 55 through Orange County. A lot of brakes there for the 405. Most of the way to the 91. Couple of decent pockets along that stretch. Mike O'Brien, KFI in the Sky.
KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Angel Martinez.
Want to save big on your blinds? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Shop Blindster now and save 45% off any order. Just use the code radio. Offer ends soon. Shop today at Blindster.com. This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle. My company is Blindster.com. I started Blindster in 2010 to provide custom blind shades and shutters at affordable prices. Our blinds are easy to install and shipping is free. Don't hire the expensive professional. Do it yourself and save big at Blindster.com.
Local cars are known for safety. Volvo owners, well, they're known for loyalty. So what's better than safety and loyalty? Dealership. Yep. Now, safety and loyalty have a new location in Thousand Oaks. Rusnak Volvo Cars Westlake in the Thousand Oaks Auto Mall. Opening mid-October. Rusnak. That easy.
Rising prices, higher taxes, less money in our pockets. How did we get here? Because career politicians in Washington and Sacramento have been recklessly spending our money.
And what do they have to show for it?
Grocery prices our families can't afford, less money in our paychecks, and communities that are less safe. We need someone fighting for us in Congress. We need fighter pilot Mike Garcia.
The trillions in new spending that causes inflation, I oppose it. We have real problems facing our country, and the solution can't just be to tax you more so the government can spend more of your money. I'm Mike Garcia. My priorities are fighting for lower taxes, lower inflation, and safer communities. I'm fighting to guarantee Social Security and lower health care costs. And I'm a proud sponsor of the Violence Against Women Act. I'm Mike Garcia, and I approve this message because I've spent my entire life fighting for you, and I'm just getting started. Paid for by Mike Garcia for Congress.
Portions of the following program will be recorded. My mom took me on a 2-week cruise to Alaska, and the next youngest person on that boat was 60. Yeah, I was 15. I did nothing. The only thing they had is bingo, and I won a mink coat worth $18,000. And she said, I'll buy it off you right now for $500.
The Tim Conway Jr. Show.
$500? Show me the money.
Weekdays at 6 on KFI.
John and Ken Show. John Cobell and Ken Shamko, KFI. AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
Well, there might be a lot of reasons for calling off trick-or-treating in a neighborhood. I can't think of a hell of a lot of them, and of course, COVID doused everything for a couple of years. But in a town, well, eastern Michigan town, a place called Wyandotte, the city engineer has told people that they need to cancel this year's neighborhood trick-or-treating because of a cockroach infestation. Vehicles and customers will not be able to use the sidewalks and streets on 20th Street all day Monday. Signs were put up. City councilman told the Detroit Free Press that the city's definitely trying to get rid of the cockroaches. The infestation's no fault of the city. Discovering the city's waste management picked up a load of garbage crawling with them outside a home that has since been vacated. But apparently they're everywhere. They think that the roaches may grab onto the kids' costumes, enter other homes, and of course reproduce.
So the roaches are going to jump on the kids as the kids go door to door?
Yeah, with those stolen costumes. And
how many roaches were in this in the trash bin?
It doesn't say. Well,
how many?
They came from this vacant home. Apparently
there's like crazy in there.
So now they're spreading out. I don't know. God, there are nearly 4,000 cockroach species worldwide, and about 60 in the United States. Cockroaches, and now,
many of them become roaches.
From the crazy world of COVID, and there are still some countries out there that have a zero-tolerance policy. One of them is good old China. Shanghai Disney. People have been told they cannot get out of the theme park until they can show a negative test for COVID. You might be in there, you test positive for weeks, or then you can't leave the park. Well, they got reports that there were 10 locally transmitted cases on Saturday. So they immediately instituted a lockdown policy which included Shanghai Disney. Everybody in the park was told you cannot leave until you test negative for COVID. They shut the gates. This is what they do. It's crazy, huh? Remember the IKEA that they shut down while people were still in there shopping? They were running for the elevators? Oh, yeah, it's as nutty as it sounds. This is what they do in a communist country because they want to control everything. This is how crazy micromanaging is. This could have been Barbara Ferrer.
Oh, Ferrer? Where's this close? Newsom, this close to being that. You don't think they look at that and they marvel and they say, wow, that's good.
I know, only we could do that here.
Yeah, look at that.
We could save lives.
Hundreds, thousands of people locking them up because there were 10 cases. Look, what's the difference if you could save just one life? It's worth it, right? One life? How do you put a price on life? So I assume there's some, I don't know about Shanghai people. There are hotels in there? I would guess there is. Or, posted on Chinese social media show people rushing to the park gates following the announcement, but finding them already locked. Of course. Well, the park is barring people from entering, and those inside can only leave if they have a negative test result. So if you were staying at a hotel inside the park, and I don't know if there are, but if you, so you just have to sit in the park? You do. And God help us if you test positive. Well, are they testing? Then you're not getting out. Are they supplying the test? No? I think so. And I think what happens is you test positive, they drag you away to some isolation place. So, the men in those white hazmat suits show up. Yeah, they drag you, and they toss you into one of those white lockers. The good news is Shanghai Disney says the tickets will be valid for 6 months and refunds will be given. If you got, shut inside. I used to really want to go to China, and I never went. I went 12 years ago. But they've got psycho since. They were. I think so. I think it's worse. They were reasonable some years ago. In fact, I was trying to put together a trip involving listeners, but this wasn't the right time of year that they were available to do it. They're not going to do it now. No, you got to pick another country. How about Russia, Ukraine? I'm glad I saw Russia. I want to go to Russia, but that was years ago too. Yeah, St. Petersburg. That was a cool 3 days there, but I've never done it. No, I just don't. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with California. California's too much for me. These oppressive governments. Controlling booze. All right, we got Conway here.
Hey now, I remember years back we were going to do a cruise to Hawaii with our listeners. And on a Wednesday, we said, hey, come on, cruise with us. We had 12 people sign up on the first night. And we only need like 45,000. Then the second night, the Concordia in Italy flipped over and 40 people died. And that kind of killed it. Because we were doing stories all night about Concordia live, and then like, hey, during commercial break, hey, you want to take a cruise to Hawaii? Come on with us, it'll be great. And what could possibly go wrong?
People weird like that.
And then
like the Hawaiian ship was tip over too.
It was a tough time to sell a cruise.
Yeah. I'll bet you if there's a plane crash, people don't buy plane tickets that night.
Yeah, doesn't the airline, wasn't that an old rule, Ken, where if an airliner goes down, all airliners take their advertising off for a week?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
The rule's probably a voluntary
bed box.
Yeah.
Rick Caruso's coming on with us at 6.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That'll be fun. And then Nori has a huge show tonight, Ghost to Ghost. He tells ghost stories all night.
Right.
And in between that, Rick Caruso and Nori sucks.
What else do you need? I was going to say, then we're doing 6. You should play Halloween music.
That's what we should do, yeah. On a Clay's station. Clay has his radio. His own radio.
Apparently, he has a whole digest of songs.
That's right. He's great at it, man.
There's a really good Buck Owens Halloween song. Yeah, pass that on. I personally recommend it. Might as well yell Ding Dong all night.
Where'd you get it on TikTok from the kids? They all talking about that?
I don't know. It was on the show. Eric passed it off on Earth, and Eric put it on. The music director there.
And then 8 days until the midterm, then all these political ads come down.
Yeah,
they all get wiped off the TV.
No.
And then we'll talk about LAX with Steve Gregory.
If I see one more dialysis ad, oh my God.
Please vote no.
Yeah, vote no on everything. All right, we got Michael Crozier's got the news.
Yeah,
Caruso. KRCHTV Los Angeles, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
Get out! You go back in now. I'm Michael Crozier, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. 4 construction workers at LAX have become ill. One